is Frans Burkholz, and I'm an experienced limb lengthening and reconstruction surgeon based in the beautiful town of Stellenbosch, South Africa. Welcome to Stellenbosch. Welcome to my Limb Lengthening 101 series, where we will explore the magical world of limb lengthening over the course of the next 9 episodes or so. Welcome to Chapter 3 of our Limb Lengthening 101 series. And in this chapter, we will explore technologies we use for limb lengthening, and more specifically, we will be exploring circular external fixation devices. Another feature of having the limb suspended within the scaffold, within the frame, is the ability to manipulate those bone segments or bone fragments. You can imagine that if you have 2 bone fragments, one attached to each of the rings, by moving these rings around in 3-dimensional space, you can actually change the orientation between those fragments. And you can do that in all dimensions at the same time. So you could have the limb lengthen, shorten, angulate, rotate, or all of these in the same time. Now this can be done acutely. In other words, I can fix the 2 segments to the rings, and then by moving the rings around, I can move those segments. And once I'm happy with that position, I could lock the frame, and that would hold the final position. So that is typically used in things like fracture reductions and so on. But more interestingly and more pertinent to what we're talking about in limb lengthening is actually the ability to gradually move these rings in 3-dimensional space. And we do that by applying everything, locking everything into place, and then by adjusting each of these struts by a different amount, we can make these rings move gradually over time around in 3-dimensional space. Those of you who are engineeringly minded would recognize the strut stack as a Stewart Goff platform, which is basically a specific platform that manipulates objects in 3-dimensional space. And of course, most of us are not clever enough to think of the algorithms that would be needed to adjust these struts in 3-dimensional space, so we use a computer program. So this is a computer hexapod that is driven using specialized software, using the patient's x-rays, the clinical picture, as well as the frame parameters to work out how to adjust each of these struts to get to the end result. It is a device that's close to my heart, and it's saved many limbs, and it's changed many lives for the better.